My name is Kim Christensen. I'm an acupuncturist here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Here I am in my clinic, and I'm just taking a few minutes to tell you a little bit more about the educational trip that I will be taking to China April 8th through the 28th, and why I'm asking for your support. This trip is an amazing opportunity to learn about the history of Chinese medicine and the Chinese people in cultural context. The trip is 3 weeks long. The first 2 weeks I will be spending in Zhengzhou, which is really in a lot of ways the birthplace of Chinese medicine. Many of the ancient texts that we still study today have been written there over the course of the last several thousand years. And to think about being able to study this incredible medicine in a place that has such a long history in practicing and developing and sharing information about it is so thrilling. The last week of the trip we'll be spending in Beijing City and also doing some educational study in hospital and herbal dispensary environments, as well as touring historical sites to really get more grasp on the history of the Chinese people, Chinese government, and kind of like past and present manifestations of that. One of the things that I'm most excited about for this trip is seeing the way that the Chinese healthcare system manages healthcare delivery. Here in the US, talking about healthcare and kind of how we dispense it to patients and what the role of healthcare practitioners is a huge issue, right? And I really feel like an integrative model combining not only biomedical care, but also acupuncture, Chinese medicine, other complementary and alternative modalities such as bodywork, chiropractic, is really the future of where we need to go. In a lot of ways, this is already what's happening in China, and I am so excited to see what can be learned from shadowing doctors, going to lectures, really practicing in that environment and observing and seeing what sort of wisdom can be brought back here, not only for my practice, but also to share with students that I might be working with in the future, as well as with colleagues that haven't had the opportunity to travel to China. We will be spending some time focusing in on a few areas that I'm really passionate about learning more about, including pediatric medicine, OBGYN and reproductive care, oncology, and then also doing some advanced study in Tui Na, which is a type of Chinese medical massage. Most of my patients are pretty hooked on Tui Na at this point, so I'm excited to be able to bring back some new skills to share with them and make their sessions even more effective. The reason I'm asking for your help is that I really need your financial support. For the last 10 years, I have worked really hard at managing my own healthcare recovery from some significant healthcare issues that I had in my 20s. That being a source of inspiration to go on and study complementary and alternative care and integrative healing as an acupuncturist and Chinese medicine provider, and then now running my own small business and working several side jobs to make that happen. All of this has definitely come with a lot of financial strain, and I feel like this opportunity to study in China will make me a more effective provider in a lot of ways, and it's an important thing for me to do right now at this time in my education, in my practice, and in the growth of my business. Anything you can do to help support me in fulfilling this dream for myself, but also to support someone who's really looking to change the way that healthcare functions in this country and in my community here in Minneapolis and in Minnesota, I would be so appreciative. It would mean a lot to me. So if you feel like you are able to contribute anything financially to help me, to help fund me in this incredible educational journey and continue my practice as a young provider, I would be deeply appreciative. If financial resources is not something that you have to share, send me some energetic wishes of abundance and positive thoughts and safe thoughts for my upcoming travel. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My email is info@constellationacu.com, and my website for my business, Constellation Acupuncture and Healing Arts, is www.constellationacu.com. My website has more information about me and my practice and other information that you might find interesting. So thank you very much, and be well.